What's going on, guys? Triple baseball man been hit. No triple logo on this one. I don't know who they'd put on that. That's absolutely crazy though. I hadn't heard about the whatnot bounty, so evidently not the whatnot bounty. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it is technically a whatnot bounty. So yeah, the owner the owner of whatnot told them that I guess he was doing a big promotion, like like across all of whatnot. They were doing like a big flawless basketball promo, and I guess they must have told everybody on whatnot, anyone who pulled the logo man this weekend on whatnot, uh, they were going to buy him a Lambo. So that's why they kept talking about the Lamborghini. Yeah, we're actually sitting on two flawless cases right now. So not the greatest night for old Jet Breakers. Got caught holding the bag on that one. Heard sending him to Fiji as well. Jeez, probably right. Further breakers. We'll give you guys just a minute to get jumped in. Man, he's kind of tipsy. Man, you had a big night, man. Man, he graduated tonight. So again, man, congrats. That's awesome. It's funny. I remember graduating my bachelor's and walking out of there going, I will never step foot in another school again. And a couple years later, I was working on my master's, almost against my own will. The company I was working for, they were basically forcing everyone to either get some, designations, I don't remember what all the acronyms were for the different designations, but either that or higher level degree, and they're going to pay for it. So I'm like, well, if I leave that field, I can't take the designations with me. Whereas if I get the degree, that stays with me forever. So I went the degree route, and I did get it. Took all online classes. It took me 3 years instead of two, but I got my master's, and I will probably never use it, but it's there. All right, guys, let's go ahead and random up these teams. So here, let's see. We're gonna use some new fancy stuff. Get on the full screen here. All right, so let's see. There we go. All right, so I've got Toby Payne in the one spot, Chris Gingro in two, Mark Oler in 3 and 4, Alex Singer in 5, Levi Grice in 6, Chris Gingro 7, Manuel Torres in 8, Lucas Conger in 9, Diane Kunz-Tuez in 10, Alex Singer in 11, Lewis Licks in 12, Mark Wesley Tan is in 13. I've got Mark Oler in 14 and 15. Mark, do me a favor and just reach out to us. Jason sent you a message whenever you get a chance about those last two spots you grabbed, right, bud? So again, whenever you get a minute. So those are the spots, and then here are the random teams. So I have got Arizona Diamondbacks down to the Washington Nationals. So guys, we do everything live, so we don't bother with the dice roll. We just do 5 spins on the random. Once we randomize the list 5 times, we'll copy and paste the teams, drop them next to your name, and then any team that you have next to your name, that is the team you'll have for the break. I'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. And then once it looks like the chat's died down, we'll go ahead and get started with the break. So best of luck. 5 spins. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And guys, hey, before I click it this last time for the 5th, forgot to mention, pretty common sense, but if you're in the 1 spot, you'll also get team number 16. If you're in the 2 spot, you'll also get team number 17. 3 spot, you'll get team number 18, and so forth. So I'm just going to copy and paste the bottom half right next to the top half. If you get the 15 spot, you'll get the 30 spot for your second team, right? One last spin, final spin. There it is. Mariners down to the Cubbies. Copying. And I'm going to paste them here. Going to, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Make them a little bigger. There we go. I'm going to take 16 through 30. Copy and paste those here. All right, so there are the teams. And I'm just going to insert a line there so we can get a little break. All right, so Toby Payne with the Mariners and the Royals. Chris Gingro, Twins and Giants. Mark Goller with the Mets, Rays, Tigers, and Rockies. So Rays, good luck there on Curtis Mead, bud. Alex Singer with the Angels and the Marlins. Good luck on Khalil Watson, Alex. Big Chase. Levi Grice with the Braves and the Diamondbacks. Chris Gingro, Red Sox and Dodgers. Manny Torres with the Pirates and the Brewers. Lucas Conger, Astros and Phillies. Diane Kuntz, too, has nice set here with the Yankees and the Padres. You got a handful of chasers there. Big one probably being James Wood. Alex Singer, Cardinals and Orioles. Lewis Licks with the Nationals and the Guardians. Couple chasers there with Cleveland. Mark Wesley Tan with the A's and the Blue Jays. Mark Goller with the Rangers, Reds, White Sox, and Cubs. Big chase there with the Reds, of course, is Ellie De La Cruz. So that is the list. I'm just going to copy and paste this real quick. So I no longer need to take it off the screen to jump over here to Facebook. So let's see. Let me find them. All right, guys, so I'm going over to Facebook here now. And I'm going to drop a post here. We're going to call this one 2022 Bowman Baseball Jumbo single box can't type like this. Single box double random teams number 1. Pasting, posting. Guys, do me a favor. If there are any trades that get agreed to, I just need one of the 2 parties involved in that trade to go over to the post that I just put in the Facebook group, announce the trade there, put the post up, and just let me know if there are any teams traded there on that post in the room. That's where we essentially keep our backup records. So if anything comes up and file crashes, gets deleted, doesn't save, whatever, that is my backup. I just want to make sure I got the trades accounted for. So. Give you guys just a minute for trades. All right, just getting back to the chat. So yeah, Manny, Pirates and Brewers. Yeah, I mean the Brewers hit a lot in this. They don't have any big name chasers. None that are coming to mind. Pirates do though. Matt Frazier is a good chase there for the Pirates. They've also got Rodolfo Nolasco. So a couple decent ones. I mean, they're not top guys by any means. I mean, I'd probably put them somewhere around like 15th or so on my list. I mean, definitely worse teams you can pull than the Pirates, but certainly not a top chase or anything. Mark says the A's follow him a lot on the randoms. Yeah, Max Muncy's a decent chase there with the A's. I mean, I probably put him there, kind of alongside Matt Frazier. Not sure who I put higher, but not bad. Oh, Alex, the Henry Davis came back as a 9. I just saw that. Man, I was really hoping that would Jim. Dude, it's so hard on those. I can tell you it wasn't from centering because it was centered really well. The sapphires are so hard to judge the surface on. I mean, I've had a couple of that design. Sapphires, the cracked ice out of Prism. Shimmers are pretty hard. I had a gold vinyl. It was Brett Rippon, which I mean, not a big player by any means, but was a rookie quarterback out of 2019 Prism. It was a jersey number 4 out of 5, and I sent it off. And the only reason I sent this because I'm like, oh, this is a 10. This is the easiest 10 I have. I mean, clean. And I had it set as a minimum grade 9 back when they let you do minimum grades, and it came back as it did not meet minimum. I'm just looking at it like there's no rhyme or reason. Can't find a thing wrong with it. I ended up having to sell it raw to some kid in the show for like $30. And I probably won on that deal, to be honest. But yeah, like the mojos, like any of that where the front, like the surface of the card is like really, really active. Like this Vargas here has the shimmer. Like it's tough. It's really, really tough to find because it'll have a flaw in it, a scratch, something on the surface, and you just don't see them. You just can't see it. All right, guys. Well, I'm not really seeing any action on the trade, so I'm thinking we'll probably go ahead and get started with the break. What do you guys think? Yeah, Levi's got a nice one getting graded. All right, guys. Let's cut it. I'll keep an eye on the chat. If anything comes up here last minute, we'll get it caught. But if not, good luck. A lot of good chasers in this. It's going to be a popular product. I mean, it started off, I think, probably a little higher than it should have. But I mean, there's a lot worth chasing. There's a lot of good teams in this one. I mean, I got a heart. I mean, I think you got to give Khalil Watson the number 1. I think he's got to be the top chase in this. He's certainly, demanding the price. And I think it's justified. Outside of that, though, I mean, who's your 2? Like, there's 4 guys I can make an argument for it being number 2. So having 5 like legitimately good chaser teams, very nice. Manny says there's one nice baseball hit. Levi, you got a tough draw, man, with the Braves and the Diamondbacks. The Braves have a lot of cards. Actually, both of those teams have a lot of cards. You've got a pretty decent chance of hitting. I just don't know who you're going to chase. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head. I mean, like I said, I know there's a bunch in there. I know that from the sort, which, by the way, ended up taking me forever, all day Thursday. It was monstrous. I thought about taking pictures. Yeah, the Diamondbacks got a nice little break there during during Bowman draft. Like, Jordan Lawler was a great chase for draft, and then Diamondbacks. 19 draft was pretty good for the Diamondbacks, and then 21 draft, and everything outside of it's been a tough one for him. All right, guys, I'm just gonna skim the paper so you can see who you guys are getting, but try to keep it simple. Gonna wander. I'll top load wander. All right, so paper. Yeah, Corbin Carroll from 19 was good. Wander Franco, Rookie of the Year favorites. Jordan Lawler, high five futures. Jason Dominguez, top 100. A lot of inserts in these. Austin Martin Chrome. Yoelqui Cespedes Chrome. First, Brian Bello. First, Robbie Martin Jr. And Reginald Preciado first. Or not first, base. The top half of these are all going to be vets and rookies, which outside of the Wander, not a whole lot to go after on those. That might be a speckle auto coming up. George Valera, first paper. Let's leave that one up. Cabrera, Ian Lewis. Smont Taylor. Got the Invicta. Relvis Martinez. This is going to be I think this is the auto. Good luck, guys. First Bowman. Oh, it's a nice one. Oswaldo Cabrera for the Yankees. 161 out of 299. Nice hit, Yankees. Diane Kunz-Tuez in the 10 spot. Very nice, man. He's kind of in that second tier of guys. I've seen people that have him rated higher than Trey Sweeney for the Yankees. Couple. Usually it's Trey. But, man, it's a solid auto. But and to 299 too. Nice on the color. Go ahead and let's get that one sleeved and top loaded now. Nice hit. Hey, by the way, Manny, you have a mountain of wax heading your way. Okay, that was just something on the top loader. I'll use another one. A little fuzz in those. There it is. It came out. All right. That's better. Oswaldo Cabrera. Yankees hitting early, hitting hard. She might, man. No, I'm going to get them all in some pretty big boxes, though. C.J. Abrams, 100. Torque, Leo Verguero, Luis Angel Acuna, Alexander Ramirez, and George Valera. One first in that one, but it's a solid one. Valera, first Bowman Chrome. Your big chaser if you got the Guardians. One of those guys in that top tier. Wilman Diaz, Virtuosic Vibrations. High Five Futures, Benny Montgomery, Nick Lodolo in the top 100. Pedro Pineda, Shailen Polanco, Jay Allen, Jose Salas, Maceo Urbina. And we got, goes to paper. Witt, Braylon Minier, Jason Dominguez. I don't know why I'm reading them. Just skim them. Yeah, ever since Fanatics got involved in them, I don't know what they did to the seals on these things. These Topps packs don't open. Yeah, Manny, you are going to need sleeves and loaders for sure. You're going to need sizes. If you need help on that, man, just reach out. It's a lot easier for me to do that stuff over the phone, so just hit me up. I'll walk you through what all you need. Rookie of the Year favorites, Gavin Sheets, Brady Howell's top 100, Pedro Leon, Christian Hernandez, Samad Taylor first. Sleeve that one up. Pete Crow Armstrong. There's Oswaldo Cabrera first. And paper. Curtis Mead. Sleeve him. Cool. Yeah, maybe that works. Yeah, it's just I won't be able to help much on the weekends. Like you'll see once you get inside, like how much I have to do during the week. So I take weekends off. It's the only way my wife will let me play with cards all day every day is if I give her and the kids the weekend. So if I even like get down, if I start like responding to a text, like I get the eye. So she just kind of gives me that look like, what are you doing? You're working. Stop. Bowman in 3D, Juan DeFranco. Carlos Colmenares, High Five Futures. Jackson Rutledge, top 100. Wilman Diaz, Luis Rodriguez. Luca Tresh first. Adel Amador. And, oh man, saw the Yankees, so I should hit it again. Fidel Montero. That is 69. 69 out of 199. Fidel Montero. So that is the Fuchsia Lava Flow. James Wood, sleeve up. There's Montero. There's not a lot of colored paper in these jumbo boxes, which I don't mind. Virtuosic Vibrations, Marco Luciano. There is auto number 2, Pablo Aliendo. Said there he is, as in like there's the auto. Not that I was hunting Pablo here, but Cubs getting the on-card auto. Bryson Stott, top 100. Benny Montgomery, Marcelo Mayer, Henry Davis. There's Khalil Watson. It's the big chase in this set. Colson Montgomery, another nice one. And paper. And top load Khalil. Just the Bowman Chromes for him right now are going for like $25 a piece or more. They were at low 20s. I guess technically they might have gone for a little higher. They were auctioning. Look to see what they were selling for. After that case last night, night before last, I went and picked up some Jackenzie Noel autos off of eBay. And put that little thicker top loader. Not bad. I got him for about $100. He's going to hit a lot of homers. He can't play defense, but he can DH or play first. He wants to play defense, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Have to check out some Fortnite breaks. Yeah, Manny, I got a case of Fortnite in your goodie box. Hopefully you can do something with it because I've been sitting on it for a month. I don't know what to do with it other than look at it. Got your little Pokemon. Got some soccer. Actually, do we take the soccer? Well, I might have had to take the soccer out. At least the cases. It was just getting too big. Brandon Marsh, Rookie of the Year favorites. Blaze Jordan, High Five Futures. Grayson Rodriguez, Top 100. Colton Cowser, Jordan Lawler. There's James Wood on the first Bowman Chrome. You go Padres. That's who you want to see. Trey Sweeney for the Yankees. That's who you want to see. Him and Oswaldo. Aurelvis Martinez. And then base. We do got some little color back here. Yankees, Jason Dominguez. 413 out of 499 on the sky blue. So Yankees getting a little color on the paper. There's Jackenzie Noel. Yeah, Yankees doing well so far. I mean, just the the one hit, just the auto. I mean, it's a nice one. Levi was telling me that after the break, he was looking up some of those cards and said that the Khalil Watson base auto, would you say it was going for 600 for a raw base auto? That is insane. That's a crazy price. Julio Rodriguez on the Invicta. Pedro Leon, that's numbered 44 out of 125. Astros prospect. Drew Waters, top 100. Ed Howard, Edgar Cuero first. Joshua Baez first. Robert Dominguez first. Yoswar Garcia first. Paper. There's Ellie De La Cruz. There's Pedro Leon. It was $5.99 the day of, so it wasn't even done yet. That's ridiculous, man. Another Wander. Virtuosic Vibrations, Luis Angel Acuna. Spencer Torkelson, High Five Futures. Bryce Terang. Alan Cerda, first. Nice one. Just leave that one up. Raquelvin DeCastro. Roberto Campos, first. Dari Lorenzo, first. Andrew Lara, first. If anybody wants to do any like personals on anything here after this break, let me know. This is probably the last one I have scheduled. Don't mind calling it for the night, but also don't mind if you guys want to crack anything else before I head. I won't be breaking over the weekend. I don't want to line anything and it not break and I have to wait till Monday. So when Jason gets back into DC, he might be able to do some of the break-in. For the new guys that are in here, I know it says that I'm Jason because it says I'm live, but I'm not. I'm Jeremy. So you'll see me usually as the one. I had to do the eBay break today, so wasn't able to list this one, but I'm typically the one who will usually line the breaks. And I usually run them, but I have to run them through a restream that we do that allows us to simulcast. And yeah, that all goes through Jason's account. So that's why it shows that Jason's live every time any of us go live. So, but yeah, like I said, when Jason does get back into DC, because he's out right now, he may be able to do a little bit of breaking on the weekends. But until then, we're a little dark on the weekends, other than what Levi and soon to be here Manny may be doing over on Drip. Rookie of the Year favorites, Matt Manning. There it is, another one. Wow, same one, same guy. This one on a refractor auto. Cubs hitting double on the. Somebody just asked this. Was it Lucas? Asking if we ever got the same auto from the same player. If we ever got an auto from the same player in the same box. We hit it. We hit it with Noel the other night. This time it's Pablo Aliendo. Second auto. This one refractor to $4.99. So Cubs were Mark. So you got a pair of them, bud. Gunnar Henderson, top 100. Yohanger Pinango, Cooper Kinney, Averson Arteaga, nice one first. Quintana first, Jose Rodriguez first. Yeah, Manny. I did know that. I talked when I talked to Dan. He had told me he could do that. I just didn't see much of a point on it because they can't participate, and like you got your hands full enough monitoring the chat on Drip. Didn't see much point in having to monitor the chat on YouTube as well. And I don't know how many people are gonna want to go on YouTube and like watch a what is essentially a rip and ship session, after the fact. Just don't know how much demand there would be for that. So I do. I would like to simulcast that stuff to the room though, because when we simulcast to Facebook, it gives them the link to join. Which I guess maybe they could do that in YouTube as well. Just feel like we kind of be spamming the YouTube guys at that point. Jordan Lawler, Bowman 3D. Jason Dominguez, High Five Futures, and then Gabriel Moreno, top 100. Malcolm Nunez, Max Muncy, first. Norge Vera, first. Jackson Churio, first. Brewers, that's Brewers Chaser. And then, man, so again doubling up. Fidel Montero for the Yankees. 141 out of 150, Blue Shimmer. So the Yankees, specifically Montero, getting a couple of parallels there. Colson Montgomery. That's about it now. If you guys want to run like a live fill on this, you guys want to split a box a certain way, we can do it. Let me know. Let me sleeve these real quick. Okay, Virtuistic Vibrations, Marcelo Mayer. Gabriel Arias, top 100. Tyler Soderstrom, Brett Beatty, Denzer Guzman first. Alejandro Pai first, and Luis Verdugo first. And that is it for the box, guys. So we did have one really, really nice hit in that one. Big congrats to the Yankees for the Oswaldo Cabrera to $2.99. So Speckle Auto. Big card. And then Cubs getting a pair of Pablo Aliendo. One refractor auto, one base auto. Other than that, the Fidel Montero on the Blue Shimmer to 150 and the pink or the Fuchsia Lava Flow to 199. Pedro Leon Aqua insert to 125. And just a couple nice first. James Wood, Trey Sweeney, Khalil Watson, George Valera. Guys, that's all I got for this one. So last thing up, if there's anybody in here that is just watching, if you didn't buy into the break, if you're just here rooting everybody else on, let me know that you're in here. Call out Spectator or Spec, and we'll get you into a random, try to get you some credit, good for next time. I got T.J. Johnson. Keith Martin. Anybody else feeling the itch to crack anything? See, Lucas, you had the Astros and the Phillies. But the only thing that comes to mind is the Pedro Leon to 125. That's about it. Although we did it again, you started a trend, I guess, pulling the same player auto in the same box. Pablo Aliendo, base auto, refractor auto. So that's 2 straight nights now, or 2 straight breaks, where we pull the same player auto in one box. Like the player on the last one a lot better, but probably not if you got the Cubs in this one. All right, guys, I'm not seeing anybody else here commenting, so we'll go ahead and call it there. TJ and Keith, no need for random. I'll add $3 a piece for each of you guys. Y'all, that is it. That's all I got for this one. So I'll go ahead and call it, I guess. If nobody else wants to break anything, I guess we'll call it a night. So there's not a lot of breaks for me to have to sort. I think all I have is this break that we just did. We did the other one boxer that we had on Wednesday, and that's it. That and the eBay break. The eBay break will go out separate, but yeah, it's just a couple of breaks in this one. Everything else went out today and yesterday, so should be all caught up pretty early this week. I'd say probably Tuesday to Wednesday should have it all finished. And I guess normally the plan would be for us to break on Wednesday, but since there's fairly light shipping to handle this week because we had it all last week, I may try to get something lined on Tuesday. So just be on the lookout. Tuesday or Wednesday, I will get something up in there. All right, guys, appreciate it. Thanks for the fill. Thanks for the break, and congrats to the hitters. If I couldn't get you one, I'll try to get you next time. All right, you guys have a good night and enjoy your weekend.